Right everyone, what is going on? The BusterBarnes finally back again with the West Ham career modes. Had a bit of a break, taken a little bit of time off, but I do want to get this series finished for you guys, and hopefully with a Champions League win at the end of Season 3. Last episode with just a recap. We started off with a 0-0 draw against Arsenal, but then had a crazy 6-3 game against Manchester United and rounded it off with a 3-0 Champions League win against Hertha Berlin. We obviously, as you can see, they have Southampton, but a bit of a break afterwards, which means that we should be able to still use our main team. Obviously, Soucek there, a man that we have sold. Just trying to recollect my memory of this, but Transfer Hub, we do have some players listed, players that could replace Soucek in the team. It's actually quite funny because Soucek's decided to play quite well recently, but either way, he's just not been enjoyable for me since the start, so I thought we could change it up and do something a bit exciting, but there was still time for you guys to let me know who you want me to bring in out of this selection of players. I think I've had a couple of suggestions so far, but yeah, we will see how that gets on. But without further ado, we are actually first in the league. Obviously, it'd be great if we could maybe win a bit more comfortably than we did last season. I mean, it was crazy to win last season anyway, but yeah, let's get into this game away against Southampton, which is never an easy fixture for us, and see if we can pick up the win. So I am actually going to start Boga in this match because he asked me to play, and I think he deserves it. You know, there's no reason why we still shouldn't be able to beat Southampton. Obviously, though, I am a little bit rusty. I've not played FIFA in a while, so that could be to my detriment in this game. Looking at Southampton's team, though, nothing amazing. So they've actually got Bamin from Everton. But I don't know who the Wilson is, maybe Harry. But yeah, either way, it should be a game that we can pick up the 3 points in. Okay, here we go. I just saw on the preview that it said that Calvert-Lewin was in line for the Premier League goal scoring record, which is apparently 33, it said, which is a bit weird because I'm pretty sure he scored over 40 last season. Maybe they don't take that into account, but either way, Calvert-Lewin's going through, and he's going to pop that through to Boga straight away. He's going to hit that through to Soucek, and Soucek almost gets the ball in the net straight away. That was very unlucky for him, but now Calvert-Lewin's got the ball, and oh my god, he's got to try and hold on with some quick footwork. This is actually going pretty well at the moment. Can Sarr whip that in? Can it go to Soucek? No, it can't, but I think it's going to fall to Sarr again. He's going to whip that back to Emerson. I think I've lost the ball there. Actually, no, I haven't. Rice has got that into Soucek. Soucek now over to Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin, the tackle was decent, and I mean, what a start that was, guys. Could have scored straight away. No one is quite there yet. Passes that in, and Calvert-Lewin doesn't go for it, but I think he was offside anyway. At least I hope that he was. Otherwise, that would have been another missed opportunity, trying to get back into things. Kabak there, very nicely winning that. They're not too happy. They think that was a foul. I do not, but Calvert-Lewin's going to put that through to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. It would be very nice for him to get a goal. He's just against the keeper, and Loftus-Cheek slots it in. And, you know, nice to pick up where we left off with this really good attacking team play away against Southampton. And it's always sometimes good to have a break from FIFA, you know. You do actually refresh your mind a bit and actually get a little bit better. So, nice outside of the foot shot there from Loftus-Cheek. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come in this episode and for future ones as well. And, yeah, 1-0. Let's try and score a few more against this Saints side. Only a second goal in the Premier League. That surprises me just a little bit. In a pretty dangerous position here. Obafemi, what can he do? That was very good, and what a save that was from Lunin. I thought that was going to be a goal. The way they teed that up was absolutely brilliant. I think it was Ginepro who almost put the ball in the back of the net. But now we have a corner to get rid of, and we should get rid of that fairly easily. However, hitting it straight back to them on the outside of the box is not something that we should be trying to do. Can we parry? We can, and Rice does get rid of it. Can Emerson do a decent ball out to Loftus-Cheek? I think he might be able to. And Loftus-Cheek launches that up the pitch. What a crazy through ball that was. That was almost a hope and pray type ball. And Sarr puts that through, and oh my god! What is going on, guys? This game is absolutely mental. We cross that in, they hit the bar, and then it just bounces back off them. That is so unfortunate for Southampton. What could they do about that? They almost clear it, and that is absolutely comical to say the least. Alvaro there, definitely not a moment he wants to remember, but that was all created though by Ismaila Sarr. I see they have not fixed the glitch of the kits on the touchline. We are still in our West Ham kit. Hey, we're part of the team, okay? We'd probably could confuse the players. But at least we're in the home kit, I suppose, when it's the away kit we're battling in. But I tell you what, this is a good way to definitely start off the episode. Calvert-Lewin now through, and I don't think that's going to go through to Sarr. It actually almost did, but he just couldn't quite get it past Southampton. I tell you what, this 2-0 lead is doing pretty well, even if that own goal was a bit unfortunate for them. Loftus-Cheek doing very well, and Sarr now, can he slot that through? He can't. Calvert-Lewin was in great space, but we just couldn't get rid of that quickly enough. And oh my god, to Thomas Souček! And Souček once again, guys. What? I tell you what, if we get a replacement for him and they are not as good as he's been currently, then that is going to be very interesting. But we are absolutely destroying Southampton. To be honest, when I looked at their starting 11, there was really nothing that stood out to me. It looked, if anything, worse than how their 11 does now in the Premier League. And they've definitely been ravaged by transfers or by age or something. But great first time shot by Souček. And just like that, we're 3-0 up, and I think we're going to win the game. But you never know, it is football. Either way, that's going to be half time, guys. What a way to kick the episodes back off. For a while we've spent away, and now we're back with a bang. 3-0 up. I am still going to play it though, because I'm having quite a bit of fun. But let's see if we can get any more goals in this half. And that's going to be it, guys. The end of the game. A nice win to kick off the episode and the return to this career mode. 3-0 away at Southampton. Yeah, the goals from Loftus-Cheek. Souček as well on the own goal. You like to see it. And we had a total of 2 shots on target. You know what? I actually felt the match went a bit better than that. But, but apparently it was a bit more even than maybe we thought. I think it's because I lost the ball a few times. Some of the crosses didn't come off. But still a positive performance in my mind. Right, guys, game against Brighton now. A team that hasn't really fared too well in the Premier League in my career modes. And to be honest, I don't recognise many of the players on that Brighton side. It should be a game that we should win. Obviously, against 5 at the back could be different, but we are going with the main team. As it is actually currently where I live snowing. It's actually snowing quite a lot, which is nice to see, but definitely hopefully won't cause anyone that much trouble. It's literally like cotton wool is coming out of the sky. But either way, I've actually just noticed that the Calvert-Lewin, Sarr, both on 89 rated. A lot of players really firing up there. 88 Loftus-Cheek, and if you plus all the 5s and 4s, everyone's in the 90s, which I think plus 5s and plus 4s are a bit... They're quite a lot, I think. I think it makes quite a bit of a difference. But either way, we won't complain. Hopefully can pick up another 3 points and cement our place at the top of the table. Right, game against Brighton now, guys. It's actually nice to see some fans in the stadium, even if it is virtual. Been a while. Obviously, we had that little 2-week period of fans being allowed back in the Premier League, but that did not last for long. Obviously, they'd come back for our away trip against Everton, which was not nice at all. Really wish that didn't happen. Maybe Chelsea's entire fortune would have changed, but obviously don't want to talk about them too long. We are managing West Ham, and just like we did against Southampton, Brighton actually come out of the firing blocks instantly against us. However, they are fighting quite a bit. Maybe they're at a bit of a crucial point in their season, and they do need a win, because they're definitely putting up a bit more of a challenge than Southampton were against us. What actually was going on there? I have no clue. He was running absolute rings around us, from one end of the spectrum to the other with this performance against Brighton. It's not been awful, but they've definitely had their chances. Defending, as we all know, not something that I find particularly easy in this game, but hopefully something I can improve on, and hopefully we can pick up a win against this Brighton team. Right, can we pick that up with Rice? We can, and Sarr's got the ball. This is very nice. He offloads that well to Calvert-Lewin, back to Sarr, and this is the type of play that we need. Sarr across to Calvert-Lewin, and what did I say, guys? Straight away from half-time, the Sarr and Calvert-Lewin link-up is real. Calvert-Lewin gets his goal, which we all know he's just so good at doing. Basically put on the plate for him, but he did do some good work with that little one too, and definitely something that was very nice to see. Sarr's just got the pace to get through. Through ball across. Keeper had no chance. 1-0. But like I said, Brighton have been attacking us, so hopefully my defence can hold up for this game. Aluta, have not heard of that guy, but he is through. Over to Nsame. The through ball, the shot off the post, and Kabak was in the right place at the right time, because that shot was destined for the goal. and luckily he could not just get that around Kabak. That was very, very lucky, coming off the man's shoulder as well. And that through ball is very, very dangerous. He's one-on-one, and Kabak does not deal very well, and a nice finish, you've got to say, from Brighton, and you can't say they haven't deserved it either. They've just been pretty much playing me out of the park, really, in this game. I, insulted them by saying I didn't know any of their players, and they have come back to bite me. I should have done better there, one-on-one. He gets past me so easily, and that finish was just too good for Lunin really to deal with. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. That's how this always works. And now we need to win this game, because if we don't, I think Liverpool could potentially hop us in the table. But Souček now, and that's going to be it, guys. The end of the game. 1-1 at home to Brighton. Not the best result, but like I said, I am a bit rusty. Maybe Southampton lulled us into a false sense of security, and yeah, like I said, look, Brighton definitely deserves something from this game. They had so much possession, we barely had any. If anything, it was a little bit embarrassing, but at least we got away with at least 1 point. But yeah, our last game of the episode is going to be in the Champions League against CSKA Moscow. If we win that game, we will confirm top place in the group. So definitely a big one for us to round off this episode. Okay, game against Moscow. Like I said, if we win this, we could end up top of our Champions League group, which would be very good. I believe when we actually faced them last time, we did draw. It was away from home. They still have Akinfeev in goal. Feels like he's been there for absolutely ages. But yeah, Boga is the only change we're making. He's sort of complaining a bit because he's not playing. So I think, if anything, he should get a start. Actually, you know what? I am actually going to make another change. Someone that is getting a lot of transfer offers in is Masuaku, and I don't really want to go through the effort of selling him in this final season, so if we could keep him happy, that would also be decent. So he's actually going to come in as well, and yeah, we've got a bit of a gap before our next Premier League game, so teams should be all rested up and fine after this one, so it shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, hopefully we can get the 3 points and top our Champions League group. And it's actually worked. They've picked up the ball from man, a little bit unhappy, Jeremy Boga. Well, guess what, mate? If you want to play, you need to be not losing the ball and adding some goals to the team. Yeah, I think he was doing decently, though, to be fair, before I left for that little bit of a break from this career mode. Boga actually now through to Calvert-Lewin, and as I say it, Boga hits it straight to Calvert-Lewin, and that's going to be an assist for the English striker. And what a pick out that was from Jeremy Boga. And to be honest, I haven't actually really decided who I prefer out of him and Ferran Torres. I just needed that sort of depth in the winger role. And they're both doing a good job. Really nice first time touch. Calvert-Lewin does well, though, to turn his man. Fires it in the top right corner. No chance, Akinfeev. And hopefully we can keep hold of that win. A quick goal, and hopefully more to come. Hit that ball out and over to Boga, and Boga very unlucky there. There's not more much he could have done. That would have been a very, very nice link up there, but either way, we need to defend this counter-attack. I feel like most of the mistakes from this game have come from the game actually not doing as I say, but luckily that defending was just good enough to get the ball away from the danger area, but it might not be good enough to deal with that, and Lunin is out and makes himself big to stop that from being a goal and to stop Moscow from getting back into the game. Luckily, we deal with that. Moscow being a little bit scrappy, trying to maybe pressure us into some mistakes, but either way, Sar's got the ball there, and can he use some dribbling? He can. He's hit that over to Jeremy Boga, who is a bit on his own in the box. Can he cut that into Souček? He can. Souček to Sar. Sar's got some free space, and Sar gets the goal. Very nicely worked in what was a tight situation. Souček getting the assist. He seems to always be involved in our goals lately, just typical. But Sar picking up the important goal. 2-0 now. Definitely a little bit more comfortable in this game. Don't want to speak too soon though. But yeah, Boga, very nice turn. Back to Souček, who turns well. Pass to Sar and just cuts in, whacks it. Big power, even near post. Akinfeev could not deal with it. I mean, who knows actually if the game would fix the older near post struggle that these teams sometimes find. But Ismaila solved the Champions League goal. And yeah, decent way to go into half time if it does stay this scoreline. First half, guys, decent, 2-0. Definitely on the right track to top the group, but need to stay alert. And yeah, need to stay on top of things. I don't think Juventus are playing yet, so I guess we won't see what happens until after that game. But yeah, pretty comfortable performance. Maybe if it stays this way, I can make a few subs in about the 60th or 70th minute. Very, very nicely. Loftus-Cheek definitely been in a bit of form since we've restarted this career mode. And is that going to be a penalty? I think it is. That was very, very poor from the CSKA man, giving away that penalty, especially when Loftus-Cheek was in the box. You would have thought he would have tried that a little bit earlier, if anything else. But I do want to watch the replays. It's always nice to watch replays of these sort of things. Very, very silly decision that was. And Calvert-Lewin is going to step up for the penalty now. I'm definitely not very good at these penos, so I don't necessarily trust my ability. But either way, Calvert-Lewin is going to shoot there. And he does put it in the back of the net. I tell you what, guys, thank God that Akinfi went the wrong way. Because that was definitely not the best penalty from me, in the yellow as well. But if anything, Calvert-Lewin puts it away. And that was all Loftus-Cheek there winning that penalty as well. So good work from him. And 3-0, now pretty much game sorted for us. And with Masuaku though winning the header, still performing well when he is called, or maybe he should be called on more, who knows. But Calvert-Lewin is just going to go for the shot. Oh my God, and I think that might be a hat-trick for Calvert-Lewin. And what an absolute way to seal that off. Absolute screamer. He's just gone for the shot. We were 3-0 up. I thought, screw it. And he's just scored from outside the box there. Pretty much across goal. That angle was a very interesting one. And just rifles it past Akinfi. Maybe he wishes he should have done a bit better there. But that shot just across goal. And I mean, it just was perfectly placed. Maybe not much a man can do. And yeah, that rounds off Calvert-Lewin's hat-trick in the 69th minute, 5th goal in the Champions League. And yeah, what performance he's had in this game. His form is definitely not taking a hit, that is for sure. As Ampadu, and what's Ozzy going to do? What the hell was that? Calvert-Lewin now, and that was a shame. There was no way that I was trying to make that pass with Soucek. I saw Ozzy and was trying to put him through, but that didn't happen. And oh my God, what on earth? Lunin could do nothing. But watch that fly past him. Well, look at the bend. Lunin literally just watched it as it curled. Look at the curl of that. Hits the post. And that was a very, very close call to not having that clean sheet. But fair play to whoever that was. What a shot. And now Vlasic through. Over to Diop. Diop's got the ball. Over to Soucek. Soucek, now what can he do? Now can we find Ozzy through? Gilmore to Ozzy. There we go. This is what we've been after. And now Ozzy through to... Well, guys, that is the end of the game. Why on earth would the ref blow the whistle then? I mean, Calvert-Lewin still got a hat-trick anyway. We've still won 4-0. That was... They definitely need to sort something like that out. That was very, very crazy time for the referee to blow the whistle. But either way, guys, I think that has cemented our place in the top of the group. I think we're on 13. I think Juventus at the most could be on 7. Really nice goal that was from Calvert-Lewin. But that is going to be it, guys. The end of the episode. If you did enjoy the return to this series, please be sure to leave a like. Comment down below who you want me to replace Soucek with and just what you want to see. Do you want to see me sell Masuaku and replace him as well? Do let me know. And as always, subscribe for more FIFA 21 content. Definitely the right step into trying to secure our goal in winning the Champions League in our 3rd season. With all that said, guys, I do hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.